Hi guys, so welcome to my 20 weeks pregnancy vlog. I'm so excited that I've actually made it to 20 weeks and that we're at that halfway point. Yay! So there's 20 weeks, give or take, to go until we get to meet my little baby, and we are beyond excited. So there's a lot of things to talk about in this vlog, so I'm just going to ramble through them. And hopefully it won't go over too much time because I really don't want it to go over time. Anyway, so let's start off with the anatomy scan. Everything went perfectly well with the anatomy scan. Baby is measuring on target, just as baby should at this point in pregnancy. And they couldn't find any deformities or anything like that. So I was really happy about that because I think maybe it's every mother's thing when they have the anatomy scan. You get nervous and a bit scared that something could be wrong, and I was just happy to hear that everything was perfectly fine. Baby did want to sleep the whole time, so the ultrasound tech got me to drink a cup of coffee, and that definitely woke the baby up. So she got all the measurements, and then she told us that we will be having a little girl, and I am beyond excited that we are having a little girl. It took some time to adjust to it because we honestly thought we would have a boy. Ryan's family is mostly boys, but we're having a girl and I'm just so excited. So we do have a name picked out for her. Her name will be Amelia. It's my grandma's name and my second name, so I definitely wanted to give my... So I thought there was someone at the gate. I definitely want to give my first daughter that name to pass it on, because I was the first grandchild and this is going to be the first great-grandchild for my grandma. So I'm really excited about that. We have been calling her Mia for short. Ryan loves the name Mia, so he's been calling her Mia and I don't mind. So yeah, we are so excited. So next what happened was, it was quite a tough week for us. Well, just me and baby, and Ryan was a bit stressed this week because of it. I needed to have surgery out of nowhere. It sort of just happened 2 days after the anatomy scan. I went into hospital with pain on my right side and they found out that I could have appendicitis. They monitored me overnight because they didn't want to do surgery because I was pregnant, but if they needed to, I was in the safe zone of pregnancy for them to be able to do it. And so the next day I was still in pain and they did a laparoscopy and they took out my appendix. So I had appendicectomy done. At the time I didn't really think too much of it. It was just basically get me out of pain and make sure that my baby's okay and that I can get through this. But once I woke up and they said, oh, baby's got a heartbeat, it sort of just like hit me and I got a bit emotional. It was an emotional time because they did say that I could possibly go into preterm labor or have a miscarriage, as they call it, because she's not 24 weeks gestation just yet. So that was really scary. I did have a ton of Braxton Hicks contractions right after the surgery, and for the next 2 days after the surgery I had Braxton Hicks contractions. I was put on bed rest for the first week. I did go see my midwife and told her about the Braxton Hicks contractions, and she just said that I had an irritable uterus because of the surgery, but it didn't lead to anything. And thank goodness it stopped and it dialed down, so I didn't have any more of them, which is perfect. I don't mind that. And so since then everything's been going great. Baby's been moving a ton and she is just kicking away in there, rolling around in there. I feel it's so much stronger now. It's crazy. It's like leading up to me turning 20 weeks. I could see it from the outside. So I saw like poof, poof, and Ryan got to see it. He's been feeling her for a while, so it was just basically getting to this point of him being able to see it. And he got to witness it, and it was just amazing to see that. I literally thought it wouldn't happen for at least another few weeks, but she seems to be a strong little cookie, and she just kicks me and moves around in there so much, and I'm just grateful. I'm just thankful that she is an active little baby, because I love it. I love feeling her little kicks. Yeah, and so on to the next subject. So symptoms for this week has basically been the backs and hips, and round ligament pain has been horrible this week. Whenever I turn in bed, I'll get it. When I'm getting out of bed, I'll get it. I've literally had to get like to the point where I'm rolling out of bed, because I don't want to get up straight away. And we do have a slightly higher bed, and it's trying to get out of bed is horrible. But so I have to roll, and even when I roll to avoid the pain, I still get it. So round ligament pain has not been very good to me this week, and I think it's just due to my belly being growing, like being huge and growing, because I definitely feel like I'm pregnant this week. All the other weeks definitely I've had a bump, but this week I feel that my whole stomach has inflated and she's gotten a ton bigger. My uterus is slightly bigger than normal at this point, so I don't know if it's measuring ahead, because it's about just past, like a finger or so past my belly button, and it should be just at my belly button, I think. But I've been seeing her kick just past my belly button as well, so I know it's definitely growing and it's definitely bigger. But yeah, so tons of movement and backs and hips and round ligament pain. That's all it is. I haven't been craving anything particular. Oh, I have been craving licorice for some reason, like Dutch licorice. We can only get it like in one place over here, and I really, really want it so bad, but I can't drive, so I haven't been able to go out and get it, because I won't be able to drive for the next few weeks, I think, so I've been off work due to that as well. But yeah, I think that's all, and I made it under 10 minutes. Yes. So I will give a belly shot. I do still have my bandages on it, on the scars, because they did do a laparoscopy, so there's like 3 about 5mm holes that they dug around my uterus to avoid baby, to take my appendix out, but there's no like blood or anything like that. It's not anything disgusting. And then I got my measuring tape, so I will measure the belly for you and see how much it's grown. I really can't remember. I have to go back to my other videos at what it was before. But yeah, let's show you the belly. I'll just scooch back. So this is the belly from the front. So it's getting a lot more rounder. And the side. And then this is with the shirt up. And how I'm going to do this is like a really loose top. So this is where they did the laparoscopy, and there's no pain in the scars anymore, so that's good. My line's definitely getting a lot darker and a bit higher. I think my belly's getting a lot higher. And that's it, my roundness. So yeah. So lots of stretching around ligament pain. I am definitely buttering my belly up, because I do not want to get stretch marks, but if it happens, it happens. You can't really prevent them entirely, so let me measure how far. Yeah. We are at exactly 36 and a half. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but exactly 36 and a half inches around. So definitely getting bigger, much bigger. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, baby and I are definitely recovering well. We're doing great. So I'm hoping that we'll have better news for 21 weeks. And yeah, so I'll chat to you when I'm 21 weeks pregnant. Okay, bye.